Good evening. This is Kiana, and today I am going to give you a little story time about what's happening in my life. So I'm just going to take a break from activism because there's just a strange development that has recently occurred. So, as you know, I'm an asylum seeker. I live in a hotel setting, uh, and usually what happens in these situations is that when our laundry is needing to be washed, we don't actually wash it ourselves. We actually take it downstairs and they take it to the back to the laundry and they wash it for us. And when they're finished washing our laundry, what often happens is that they will drop our bag in front of our door. And when they do this, of course, if I come in, I see the bag, of course, I take it into my room, or if I open my door and I see it on the floor, I'll actually take it into my room. But I noticed right after I started to uh, advocate and speak about the Sonya Massey incident that my laundry came up missing. So again, I didn't want to blame anybody. So the hotel setting that I live in is a family hotel. So it's families and women that live in the hotel. And it's not that many people that live in the hotels. I think it's like less than 18 people that reside in the hotel. And I actually trust all the residents that live in the hotel there. But as you know, I've had some run ins with a um, security guard that is, he's like 6'4", 6'2". He's from Northern Ireland. He is very heavy set, and he and I have had some run-ins on several different occasions. So, for example, today I had post come in, and he actually delivered it into the box. And I asked him, I said, "Is that post for me? Is that for me?" And he was like, "No, this isn't for you." And then I came out like 10 minutes later and there was somebody else there and they said, "Oh yeah, this is for you." So you can kind of see that, there is this disruption with this particular security guard. But back to the clothing situation, my laundry came up missing, and I personally don't think that it's any resident living there at the hotel that took the laundry, because there's only two rooms that have or one room that has a similar number to me, um, that's occupied, and that room did not have my laundry. And so what I did was, I don't want to cast any aspersions or to blame somebody unjustly. So what I did was I asked, let me check the dumpster because it could well be in the dumpster. Let me check the laundry. Let me just check uh, all places. And so my laundry didn't appear at all. And so at that moment, I said, "Well, Kiana, what do you need to do in this situation is you need to file a police report." And so I called the PSNI, which is the Police Service of Northern Ireland. I said, "I need to report a theft. Uh, I have clothes that I believe is missing. Someone either stole it. It can't be found." Because you have to remember, I've been in this hotel, this accommodation for approximately 9 months, 10 months, and this has never happened. So again, after I started to do that reporting on the Sonya Massey situation is when I seen that my clothing had came up missing. And so just I want to show you like what's missing. So this, as you can see here, advocating for or advocating against, and this we find ourselves. So this shirt here, I'm missing this shirt. Um, And what else am I missing? Defender, I'm currently resigning. So you see this, I have this Fila suit here that says Fila's here. This is missing as well. I don't have this. So I had, this was a suit, so track suit. So it was the sweater on top and the pants, and basically I don't have that. That's missing. Good afternoon. Let's see what else if I can see that's. Where's he put in for? Yeah, so this track.
Hello, everybody. This is Kiana. So there was
This shirt here. Oops.
so transnational. So trans.
Um, Good afternoon. This is Kiana. Let's see.
Now I'm going to continue my advocacy because
Defender. I'm currently residing in Belfast.
good evening. This is
And some other clothing. Defender. I'm currently some other pieces of clothing of mine that came up missing was
now.
Just a moment. Good afternoon. This is Kiana. I'm on here. Yeah, some other pieces of clothing of mine that came up missing were 3 pair of jeans. So I remember I had 3 pair of jeans that I had washed, and that, of course, that shirt and some undergarments. They were like Reeboks undergarments, and I had like a white. Let me see if I can find it on here. And
My name
this,
is Kiana.
and in no way am I saying that, this is the. I'm not saying that this is worth a lot of money. No, I'm just saying that it's missing. So if somebody tries to commit a crime, if anyone attempts. Good afternoon. This is Kiana. I'm on here to give you some messages of. If someone attempts to commit a crime in my clothing, we know exactly it's not me because I don't have it anymore. Let's see what else is missing. Now, good afternoon. This is. So this shirt here, that's missing as well because actually that's what I laundered, and as you can see, this was what I was wearing when this was 2 days ago, and 2 days ago is when I actually was talking about the Sonya Massey situation and when I turned my clothes in. Good. Let's see.
That is
And that's still like the tracksuit that's missing.
that is so pretty. Like
Good afternoon. This is Kiana, and there's just these are just pieces of clothing that really are like priceless. They don't have a price to them, but the fact is that like I don't have the clothes. I can't, I have limited pieces of clothing. I don't have them now. So hopefully this is what I'm hoping, everybody. This is what I hope happens. I hope that someone just misplaced them and they misplaced my clothes and they just made a decision to just uh you know they come up somehow. I don't know, like I don't think that anybody stole them. Like I don't think, and what I mean by that is I don't think that any of the residents that live there took my clothing. I mean, why would they do it? There's nobody there that's really my size. Maybe another female that's there that's my size, but I just don't think that she would take my clothes and just keep them for herself, knowing that I still live in the building. I think that staff misplaced my clothes and possibly the security guard, and that whether it was done maliciously or deliberately remains to be seen. But what I did was I reported it to the PSNI, like I said, and they said that it's not a crime, that if somebody steals my clothes, that it's not a crime. And so what can we do from here? And then I reported it to the hotel staff. Hopefully they'll make a notation of it. Maybe it'll come up. Let's hope and see. But that's just kind of what's going on. And hopefully I can come over here and say, oh, somebody had it, is what I hope is, the situation, that somebody does have it and that they're able to actually, uh, bring it to me. That would be, a very good situation.
Good.
But again, like it was after like I was, talking about this case, the Sonya Massey case. It was after like I was speaking about this case because I had reported on this case earlier in the week, and right after like I spoke about that, that's when I noticed that like my laundry didn't come back. My laundry normally comes back on that evening that I actually turn it in the morning, and it didn't come back that evening. So I didn't think anything about it. And Wednesday, my laundry didn't come back, and I didn't think anything about it. I was maybe they are taking a while to wash the clothes. And so today is Thursday, and my laundry didn't come back. And I was like, okay, I didn't get my laundry. And the young woman checked in the laundry room. I went with her, and there was no laundry that belonged to me in the laundry room where they do laundry. My clothing wasn't to be found, and so I really don't know where it is, but I'm hopeful that it will reappear. There's no reason for it to be missing. I haven't trespassed against anybody. I haven't stolen anything. I haven't took anything. So a person who is actually just taking my clothes is just doing it just to be malicious and to try and get a rise out of me. So that's a little bit of story time right now, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.